You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, B&B fans. So Taylor Hayes had a pretty bizarre conversation with Ridge Forrester this week, and I swear I saw so many red flags waving. It was like the beach during Riptide season. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about Taylor may be looking for a trip down the aisle with Ridge before some bad things happen to her health. So if you are current on these episodes of Bold and Beautiful, you should be seeing what I'm seeing. Taylor admitted to Ridge that she saw him with Brooke Logan in Monaco. We even got little flashbacks to go with it. Ridge and Brooke were canoodling on that balcony, and Taylor was in a little headscarf behind some trees nearby watching. And Ridge asked why Taylor didn't approach them. And duh, we all know why she didn't. It's like Ridge is brand new and doesn't understand anything. Taylor said, yeah, Brooke wouldn't have liked that at all and would have thought that I was stalking you too. And of course, Brooke would have thought that. She does not want Taylor around at all. So when Ridge asked Taylor why she was in Monaco, she said she had an appointment she couldn't miss. So what kind of appointment, right? I mean, surely she didn't jet to Monaco to offer a therapy session to someone. So to me, that means it was likely a personal appointment for Taylor Hayes. So definitely could be a doctor's appointment. I remain worried that Brad Bell recast her just to kill her. And nothing I've seen lately has changed that perspective, particularly when she and Ridge started reminiscing. Taylor brought up their dead daughter, Phoebe Forrester, Steffi's twin sister. Phoebe died, if you don't remember, back in 2008. She was in a car with Rick Forrester. They were arguing. Phoebe got really mad. Rick was just distracted. Everything was going on. He ran off the road and she was injured and wound up dying in her father, Ridge's arms. It was an incredible episode, also incredibly sad. And Taylor brought up this loss to Ridge. And she was saying she clings to the thought of seeing Phoebe again someday. So is Taylor thinking so much about their dead daughter and seeing her because she's facing her own mortality right now? And what I've noticed since Taylor's been back is Ridge has been doing his usual thing of sending mixed signals. Little touches, hand on the leg, sitting too close, talking about how much he likes spending time with Taylor. Meanwhile, Brooke was telling Donna and Katie that you can't give up on the power of love, especially one that's rich with history and memories. As soon as she said that, B&B cut right back over to Ridge and Taylor talking about their history and their memories and their love. And now we have been told that Ridge's ex-wife Taylor is not back to try and steal him from Brooke. The spoilers for the recast and return say that she sees they are in a serious relationship and isn't planning to interfere. That doesn't mean it's not going to end up that way. So Taylor was talking about the importance of being around family. Ridge was saying he hopes she sticks around for a while, and she didn't tell him that she would or could. She just kept wiping away tears. So to me, these are all red flags that something may be wrong with her and that her mortality is on her mind, where she wants to be in her final days is on her mind. But mind you, even if Taylor is sick, I don't think she came back for one last go round with Ridge before she meets her maker. I mean, it should 100% be a red flag to everybody, though, that just as Ridge was spending time with Taylor, we saw Brooke saying she feels really good knowing she's with the man she's meant to be with for the rest of her life. I mean, they have her saying these things and then they're just cutting right back to Ridge and Taylor. So Brooke told her sisters, yeah, she used to worry that Taylor would return and steal Ridge away from her. But Brooke said it's all different now. She's not on alert. She has complete faith in her love with Ridge. And then again, flipped right back to Taylor and Ridge on the couch at Eric's place. And he was saying he wants Taylor there in LA. So do the kids. He called her the glue that holds everything together and said Brooke knows how important she is to him. So then Taylor asked, knowing this was a very personal question, why he and Brooke haven't gotten married. So Ridge basically said, been there, done that. said it's not necessary. They've had the big wedding. They've had all that, they just don't need it. And they did talk about it for a while, like way back. Gosh, it's been months and months and months, and then it just kind of died off. So Taylor told him that she thought they would grow old together and told Ridge he would always be the love of her life. And again, another red flag, because presumably her life isn't over and she should be open to another love. But maybe there's just no time left. With this conversation between them, we learned first, Taylor had that important appointment she absolutely couldn't miss. 2, she's thinking about her dead daughter. 3, she's asking Ridge questions about Brooke. And 4, she's being really cagey about her plans and why she's in LA and how long she can stay. Now, obviously, this could be her making moves. But again, the official CBS spoilers for Taylor's return say she is not. So we're taking that at face value. So here's what I wonder. If Taylor is terminally ill, will Ridge marry her on her deathbed? I mean, this is a common soap trope. This is not a new thing. And in case you forgot, Ridge's own mom, Stephanie Forrester, the OG, pulled a deathbed wedding stunt. It was her deathbed, but not her wedding. It was back, I think, like 2005, I believe. The Forrester matriarch had faked a heart attack to basically sway Ridge to get back with Taylor. That was after she had supposedly died, but then Prince Omar had her, and then she came back to LA, and Stephanie didn't want Ridge with Brooke, and by faking a life or death heart trauma, she got her son to remarry Taylor. And of course, Brooke found out about Stephanie's fakery, blew it all wide open, and lots of people were furious with Stephanie about it. If I recall correctly, Taylor wasn't complicit. She wasn't plotting. This was strictly a Stephanie scheme. But yeah, Ridge has been convinced before to marry Taylor because of a health crisis. So what if Brad Bell is recycling this plot, only this time it's not a fake medical condition and it's other people pressing Ridge to give Taylor the deathbed wedding of her dreams to the love of her life before she passes away? I would not expect Dr. Hayes to ask Ridge to marry her because she's dying. Instead, I would expect it could be like Steffi or Thomas pushing for a reunion knowing their mom is terminally ill, if indeed that is where this plot is going. And again, we do not know if Taylor's sick. I'm just counting all the red flags because they keep cropping up. Definitely, it seems like they're setting up some sort of Brooke and Ridge split or drama, because Brooke is oh so certain that she and Ridge are locked in for life and Taylor's not a threat. And she probably wouldn't be under normal circumstances, but if Taylor is teetering towards her expiration date, yeah, I could see Ridge wanting to make her last moments as good as they can be. And he might even expect Brooke to respect that and agree to it. I mean, they could paint her as selfish if she didn't, right? The Forresters would probably think so, but the Logans, I don't think they would agree. So if they do go to those links, then, whatever might be ailing Taylor could get an 11th hour miracle cure like they did with Eric Forrester, and then Ridge is married to someone who's not so dead. B&B pretended for months that he was really going to die. They were trying hard to convince us. I said here from the get-go he wasn't going to die. And then months later, sure enough, he didn't die. So I am hoping to get more clarity soon on what's ahead for Taylor and Ridge, with hopefully some new spoilers from CBS. But I know none of us want that tired old love triangle of those two and Brooke, but a death triangle, maybe that could be worth watching. Let me know in the comments, have you noticed all the red flags of something really hinky about to happen? Is Taylor sick? Is she about to get a deathbed wedding? Is Brooke about to be pushed aside because of whatever is going on with Taylor? It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. Please subscribe if you haven't, and definitely come back soon. I'm here with you, talking bold and beautiful 7 days a week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.